You know, there are some things in life you just take for granted, aren't there? Things like getting up in the morning, getting dressed, having something to eat, shopping. Shopping? Well, shopping is something you have to do to buy food, clothes, and all that kind of stuff. And what's the first thing you need if you're going shopping? Yes, you do need some money. But the other thing you need is a store, right? Because that's where you go to buy stuff. Unless you lived on the riverbank. Because the riverbank didn't have a store until now. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Here is how the riverbank got its first and only general store. I guess it started with Granny Rabbit getting everything ready to bake a batch of cookies.
Let's see now. I've got sugar and salt and raisins and chocolate chips.
Gee, Granny, I can hardly wait. Are we going to have raisins in them?
And chocolate chips, too.
And will they be soft and chewy? Yum, 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 yum.
Yes, my dears, they'll have raisins and chocolate chips. And I hope they'll be soft and chewy, too.
How long do I have to wait, Granny?
Just until they're done, my dear. Now, I'll start by putting in the flour. Oh, my. I seem to be out of flour.
Oh, no. What are we going to do, Granny?
I'll just pop over to GP's old mill to get some flour. I won't be long now.
But when Granny Rabbit got to the old mill, something wasn't quite right. The wheel had stopped, and GP had started shouting at it.
That dad-dreaded cantankerous wheel! What a time you picked to stop! I was just gonna start to grind a batch of flour, and now you whip out on me. You're out to get me, aren't ya? Well, we'll see about that. I'll fix you good. Now, let's see. What do I need to fix that stubborn old wheel?
Excuse me, GP. I've just come over to get some flour.
Flour? What flour, Granny? There ain't no flour until I get this lazy old wheel moving again. The gall darn thing stopped just as I was starting to grind the new batch of flour. How'd you like that?
Well, I'm sure you can get it running again in no time, GP. You're the best fixer-upper on the riverbank.
I am. Well, I got the parts I need, Granny, and I'm just going to look for them now. Now, let's see now. I need nuts and bolts and screws and widgets and, hey! I'm out of nuts and bolts and screws and widgets. Now, don't that rot your socks? How am I supposed to get this old mill wheel fixed without nuts and bolts and screws and widgets? You know, there's going to be no flour for anybody if I don't get this cantankerous old wheel up and running.
Well, try to stay calm, GP. Meanwhile, I'll just run over to Martha's to see if she has any spare flour. And I'll keep my eyes open to see if anybody has any nuts and bolts and screws and widgets too, GP. My, what a strange coincidence. I ran out of flour, and GP's ran out of nuts and bolts and screws and widgets. And all on the same day. My, oh my.
Gosh, that's going to be a terrific sweater when you're finished, Martha. Only, are you sure you're going to have enough?
Oh, no, Hammy. I've just run out of wool. How silly of me. Now I can't finish this sweater until I get some more wool. I do hope she's got some flour. My, what a small door. Good morning, Martha. Oh, hi, Granny. I really must get that door made bigger so you can come in. Well, one day maybe. Right now, I'm out of wool, and I have to finish this sweater. Oh, dear. I'm afraid I don't have any wool, Martha. But I wonder if you could spare some flour. I'm just starting a batch of cookies and found I'm out of flour. Oh, Granny, I'm out of flour myself. But have you tried GP at the old mill? I've just come from the old mill, Martha, and the water wheel stopped, and GP can't get it running until he finds some nuts and bolts and screws and widgets. So until he does, he can't grind any more flour.
Oh, well, maybe I can go and look for some flour for you, Granny, and then I'll look for some wool for Martha, too.
And while you're at it, Hammy, see if you can find some nuts and bolts and screws and widgets for GP.
I'll do the best I can, Granny. Okay, Martha, I'm off on my search for wool, flour, nuts and bolts and screws and widgets.
Good luck, Hammy.
flour and wool and nuts and bolts and screws and widgets. Wool and screws and flour and nuts and bolts and widgets. Widgets and screws and nuts and bolts and flour and wool. Oh, there's got to be a way to remember all this. I should have made a list. Oh, well, maybe it will help if I could make up a song about them. Then, all I have to do is remember the song. Wool, nuts, and widgets, screws, bolts, and flour. I'd like to sing this song in the shower. Wool, flour, widgets, nuts, bolts, and screws. I'll climb up a ladder and I'll shout out the news. Screws, bolts, and widgets, flour, nuts, and wool. If I ate 9 potatoes, I sure would be full. Oh, I'll bring back a basket filled up to the top with screws, bolts, and widgets, nuts, bolts, and pop. Flowers, cats, and chops. No, peas, buns, and fleas. Let's see now. I'm all mixed up. I've forgotten my list.
And Hammy walked along singing his song and really concentrating on not forgetting anything. He didn't even notice Lenny Lizard as he passed.
Flour and wool and nuts and bolts and screws and widgets. That sounds like a recipe for a really terrible cake. I don't think I'll have any. Thank you anyway, Hammy.
And he didn't notice Sally Mantis praying on a branch.
Oh, please, Hammy, and don't make me eat any of whatever it is you're going to cook. It sounds absolutely awful.
And he didn't even see Snurdly Snail.
Flour and wool? Oh, I don't think I like that combination. And what kind of pudding do you put nuts and bolts and screws and widgets in? It sounds like a nut pudding, but I think it will be very hard on your teeth.
Oh, it's not a recipe, Snurdly. It's a list of things I'm trying to find, but I just don't know where to start.
Well, perhaps Wise Old Frog could help. If anybody knows anything around here, it's Wise Old Frog, isn't it?
Of course, I was concentrating so hard trying to remember the list, I didn't even think to ask Frog. Thanks, Snurdly.
Excuse me, Mr. Frog, sir?
Good morning, Hammy. And what's your question this morning? I assume you've come for an answer, haven't you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have, Mr. Frog. How did you know?
Well, I'm very wise, Hammy. And besides, just about the only time I see you is when you need the answer to a question.
Well, I guess that's true, Mr. Frog. And my question today is, where do you think I could get some flour, some wool, and some nuts and bolts and screws and widgets?
That's quite a tall order, Hammy. I think the only place you might find all those things is in a general store.
But we don't have any kind of store here on the riverbank, Mr. Frog.
And that's a great pity, Hammy. I think that's exactly what the riverbank really needs. A store. A general store that would sell everything. Wouldn't that be smashing?
Oh, yes, it would, Mr. Frog, but it isn't. Not yet, anyway. Well, thanks for the advice, I guess.
Oh, dear. I haven't found Granny's flour, or Martha's wool, or GP's nuts and bolts and screws and widgets. Well, Frog says I could buy them at a store, but we don't have a store. Hey, I'll build a store. I'll build a general store. Gosh, what'll I tell Martha? She'll be... Yow! What was that? Sounds like a monster on the rampage. I'm out of here.
Oh, Hammy, you're back. Any luck finding me some wool?
No, Martha, but I heard the strangest noise in the woods. It sounded like a great big animal on the rampage, and I ran all the way back here.
Well, it sounds like you might just like me to go back there with you and
Yeah, oh, yes, please, Martha, please. And maybe if we were together, I wouldn't feel so scared.
We're on our way, Hammy. Great big rampaging animals beware. Martha and Hammy are on the move.
Hammy led the way back to where he'd heard the awful sound.
That's it, Martha. That's the sound.
It's a very rampaging kind of sound, Hammy.
But now we're here together. We'd better check it out together, right, Martha?
Right, Hammy. It's coming from those bushes over there.
Oh, let's just wait here and see what happens, Martha.
Oh, okay, Hammy. But I think I'll call to whoever it is in there. It's only polite to answer.
Oh, okay, Martha. Call away.
Excuse me? You whoever's in the bushes? Do you need any help?
Oh, look, Martha. The bushes are moving.
Is that you, Martha? It's me, your Uncle McTavish, come to pay a visit and stay a wee while.
Yes, it's me, Uncle McTavish. What a lovely surprise. I'd like you to meet my very best friend, Hammy.
Oh, pleased to meet you, sir. What's in the bag?
Okay, laddie, these are me bagpipes to keep me company and scare away anything in the woods that thought it might scare me first. Give a listen to this.
Well, yes, your bagpipes did startle Hammy and me a bit, but it's lovely to see you.
Well, I didn't ken when I saw you last, dear Martha, but you're looking well.
Uncle McTavish, are you sure you're a mouse? You don't sound like Martha at all.
That's because Uncle McTavish's from far away, Hammy, where everyone talks with an accent.
Oh, lassie, I didn't have an accent. It's you and your wee friend Hammy here, the ones with the accent.
As long as we can understand each other, that's all that counts, Uncle.
How far away are you from, Uncle McTavish? How did you get here?
I'm from across the sea, Hammy, on the other side of the ocean.
How big's the ocean, Uncle McTavish? Is it bigger than our river?
Okay, laddie, it takes 3 weeks to cross.
Well, if it took you that long to get here, I think you'd better stay a while.
I might do that, Hammy, if I could just find a way to ply my trade.
And what's that, Uncle?
I'm a shopkeeper, but you didn't have a shop that I can see.
Well, Hammy could scarcely believe his ears. A shopkeeper. And Hammy had just decided to build a general store. Martha, that's wonderful. I couldn't find any of the things I went to look for, and Frog said we should have a general store.
But, Hammy, where will we get a general store?
I'll build it, Martha, and Uncle McTavish can be the storekeeper. Come on, Martha, let's go over to GP's and get him to design it for us.
Okay, laddie.
Are you sure GP will know how to design a store, Hammy? He usually designs things that move.
Well, I'm sure he can apply his mighty brain to this one, Martha. Let's go.
Well, I've come to the right community, I can see. I'm a tradesman too, you know. We'll all pitch in.
So off they trooped to the old mill to talk to GP about a design for the store and about borrowing his tools to build it.
Gee, I never built a store before.
Well, I've worked in many, so I can contribute in my own wee way.
Well, GP, is it like building a kite or a winchamabob or an airplane?
Nah, it's more like it's not going to be too tough, Hammy.
Well, in that case, let's get at your drawing board, GP.
Okay, let's see now. Let's see here. It's going to be pretty big, doesn't it? It's going to have a lot of animals in there all at once, isn't it? I guess it is.
And it's going to have room for all the merchandise, GP, all the things we'll sell.
Okay, now, how many wheels do I need? Let's see now. 2 wheels, 4 wheels, or 6 wheels? Yeah, maybe 6 wheels.
Oh, I don't think we need wheels, GP. It's not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere? No wheels, eh? Okay, then. Hey, how about a propeller? You can't have a store without a propeller, can ya? I'm good at propellers. I love to draw propellers. It's not a flying store, GP. A propeller's just for your airplane. Yeah, so it is, Hammy, so it is. I knew that. Just having a little fun there, you know. I guess we don't need any rockets then either, do we? We're not going into outer space. No, I guess not. Hey, how about some wings or maybe some sails? How about some nice sails?
Sails. Now you're talking, GP. A store always needs lots of sails.
I think you'll get a better handle on it if you think of it like a house, GP. A house with lots of things in it for sale.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place, Martha? Hey, no problemo. One store coming up. Okay, now, let's see. It's got to have a floor, and it's got to have windows, and a door. You got to have a door so folks can get in and out. Yeah, that's right, a door.
And lots of shelves, GP. We need lots of space for shelves to keep things on.
Yeah, shelves, lots of shelves. Hey, I'm on a roll. The old mighty brains just kicked in. There'll be no stopping us now. So GP drew floors and windows and doors and shelves and everything else they'd suggested for the general store, including a big sign to hang over the front part. Hey, look at that now. What do you think? Not bad, eh? I know she's not going to fly, doesn't have to float or run very good, but, well, a store's a store and all that, ain't it? And as stores go...
Oh, I think it's lovely, GP.
It's a good, sensible store, GP. I'll be honored to work there.
Now, can we borrow your tools to build it, GP? Hey, I'll do better than that, Hammy. I'll help you build it. Come on, everybody. Pile in the GP Express, and we'll be off. It was the first time Uncle McTavity had been in GP's car, and he was thrilled at the speed.
Okay, there's never been a road like this, or a ride like this, or a wee grey mouse going this fast. Whee!
Ah, this ain't nothing, Uncle. You ought to see me when I'm in a hurry.
Okay.
Where are we going to build the store, GP?
I think the crossroads is a good place, Hammy. Then everybody can find it.
Crossroads, here we come.
Whee! Whee!
Faster, GP, faster.
Whee! Okay, this is a wonderful spot.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get this store on the road. Nice work, gang. Come on, let's go. Okay, you ready, Winchma-Bob? Yeah, he's ready. Here we go. Attaboy, Winchma-Bob. Hey, you're doing fine. Keep it up, keep it up. Hey, not bad. Stand by now. Okay. Look at that. It's wonderful. Just like I planned it. Let's get this place cleaned up. Come on, Hammy. Put that broom in action. All right, now, Uncle McTavity, bring those shelves in. Hammy, would you move that barrel, please? Thank you very much. And Martha, put your shoulder to it. Get those shelves in here.
Ooh, look, it's wonderful it is. And can we have the sign for the top?
Before you could say General Store, the great sign was painted and hoisted high above the front door so the world could see the wonderful new Riverbank General Store.
Now, there's only one thing remains I have to do, and that's to get in stock. And then we can have our official opening.
Can we have a ribbon cutting and make it really special?
That we can, laddie. Now I'd best be getting down to work.
Well, it didn't take Uncle McTavity long to stock the shelves with every imaginable kind of thing to buy. Hardware, food, building supplies, tools, paint, and all kinds of things the Riverbankers had only dreamed of. And Hammy made sure he had wool and nuts and bolts, screws and widgets as well. Now, the flour was another matter, but we'll get to that in a minute. Can I have your attention, please? I'm honored to be the one to declare the Riverbank General Store officially open.
Yahoo!
Hip, hip, hooray. Oh, boy. Well done, Hammy. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll charge a certain number of acorns for what you want to buy, and then we'll take the acorns to GP's old mill to be ground into flour. Now, who's to be the first customer?
Well, I think it ought to be Granny, 'cause she needs the flour, but it's really got to be me so I can buy my nuts and bolts and screws and widgets, so I can fix my mill wheel and grind the flour for Granny.
So here's your nuts and bolts and screws and widgets, GP. And that'll be 8 acorns to cover the lot.
So now GP could fix his mill wheel so everybody would have flour again. Martha found a wonderful supply of colored wool so she could carry on with knitting her sweater. And everybody else poked around, oohing and awing at all the wonderful things that lined the shelves of the Riverbank General Store. And they decided to sing a song as they shopped.
Wool, nuts and widgets, screws, bolts and flour.
We'd like to sing this song in the shower.
Wool, flour, widgets, nuts, bolts and screws. We'll climb up a ladder and shout out the news.
We've got biscuits and beets, shoes for your feet,
Sheets for your bed.
Hats for your head.
carrots and glue, chocolate too.
That's what a general store is for. That's what we open the door for.
And now the old mill wheel was turning once more. Granny was baking again, much to the delight of the bunnies.
Oh, boy, chocolate chips, I love them. More, Granny, more.
And Martha was able to finish her sweater and knit to her heart's content. Uncle McTavity enjoyed running the general store and even promised to learn how to play his bagpipes properly. Someday. But that's another story.